Start with this framework. It kind of identifies specific attributes we need to build up to be able to lead ourselves. If we take a look at the lower part of the diagram here, it identifies self-control. What is self-control? Is the ability to regulate impulses before they regulate you. Clarity of mind. As a leader, you need to declutter your mind. You need to be in the right frame of mind in order to make good decisions and lead people. Self-awareness is how the ability to understand your own patterns and triggers. It's distinct from a self-consciousness which looks outwards at how other people perceive you. Emotional discipline. This is your steadiness, how you cope under pressure. So, if you're a leader and you're unable to cope under pressure, then there are certain things you might exhibit that may not go very well with the expectation of your role. Clarity of vision. As a leader, you need to know where you are heading. Now, if you are not clear about your vision, how do you take people to the right place? There are people depending on you as a leader. So without clarity of vision, it's quite difficult to take the overall vision of the organization. Solitude and reflection. This is actually very important. As a leader, there are times you have to unplug. There are times you have to step away from everything else in order to produce clarity, to become more creative, and to kind of develop some emotional balance. You can't just give all your time away. There are times you need to step back and then protect yourself. Solitude as a leader is very important. Time for reflection also enables you to identify specific areas that you might need to develop. Now we have moral courage here, and as you can see, is the deepest taproot. What is it about? This is what lets the leader act on conviction when they are under pressure. Now, if we can build up all of this area, you can see it helps us to lead ourselves. That then produces that calm energy that we need as a leader, steadiness and groundedness. So you are able to cope better as a leader, and that these three factors influence the atmosphere and the presence that you carry. If you don't have those things, then it becomes quite difficult for you to lead others. If people can trust you and you have influence and credibility, then you stand a very good chance to lead people. It's very important to be able to lead yourself before you lead others. A leader produces what is already inside them. If there's impatience within, it will surface as harshness towards others. If there's insecurity within, it will surface as control. Leadership does not create character, it reveals it and it amplifies it. You need to think of yourself as a mirror when you are in a leadership position to be able to lead yourself. See yourself as a mirror. And the truth is that the mirror reveals reality. It shows us what we might otherwise ignore. Now, if we take a look at this section here, people will follow your patterns. They don't follow your words, they follow what they see you do. Now, as a leader, whether you're showing the right thing or the wrong ones, that is what people will copy. That is where the mirror effect kicks in. Trust will compound when what you say matches what you actually do. People believe in you and they'll follow your footsteps. Your team and congregation are studying you, not just listening. They're not just listening to what you're saying, they are studying everything you do, and they are more likely to replicate those things. Leadership isn't declared, it's demonstrated through consistent behavior. And why must Christian leaders lead themselves first? The fruit of the Spirit, it begins from within. Your character, what you show, peace, kindness, goodness, the fruit of the Spirit, so to speak. This is the primary, they have major influence on your leadership. So if you don't have those things inside of you, you cannot give it. You cannot give what you do not possess. True leadership flows from an abundant heart and spiritual well-being. You lead others effectively only to the extent that you have led yourself well. Integrity, again, is the foundation of spiritual authority. Are you authentic? Are you consistent? These are key things that help you build an and trust. Remember, a Christian leader is a mirror, not a spotlight. A spotlight draws attention to itself, but a mirror reflects the beauty, truth, and character of Christ. First Timothy 4:12 says, "Be an example to the believers." Let's just pause and answer some of these questions. Just some things to remember. Personal review. Ask yourself, where am I now? How do I lead myself? As a leader, you need to examine your goals. You need to examine your strengths and development needs. Ask yourself, am I committed to personal growth? There's always room for improvement. We do not have perfect leaders. You can never get to a state of perfection. You're working in an environment that is constantly evolving, which means that you need to enhance your skills as well. So these questions are quite important. Do I create the space for solitude and reflection? Why is reflection and solitude important? Because they help you build clarity and maintain balance. Am I prepared to acknowledge and improve my weaknesses? Remember, every single person you lead is watching how you lead yourself long before they ever decide how well they'll follow you. I want to set one challenge for you this week. Before you lead one more person, pause and ask yourself this question: how did I lead myself? Believe me, everything else will begin to fall into place. I hope you found this video interesting. Please like, comment, and share. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.